amis, ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors la carrière, je continue. Allez, je peux continuer la carrière.
MP, what's going on, man? He's the best defenses in the league, and you going...
Match spécial suivant contre vous. Contre Utah.
Big game tonight.
Man, they're all big, Xander. But tonight we're going up against an incredible defensive squad. We know what we're in for.
MP.
Let's get after it, MP.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA. GB, when we get a game like this, East versus West, you know this place will be rocking.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun, Kevin, because if you're a fan, you look at the schedule and you're circling certain dates. You absolutely bought your tickets months ago. This is going to be special.
Now to the sideline for more on MP's monumental performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. We've seen it already this season, and he has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit. He has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they've been. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
Let's go to the sideline for a report on MP's historic night.
He had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone." Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Kyle Filipowski is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Emmanuel, and it's Bates in at the 2 spot. Great job by MP, reaching 10,000 points at the youngest age ever.
Besting LeBron's old record, and MP is on a historic pace. I can't wait to see what that total ends up being.
Here's Filipowski, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Bailey misses. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings. MP outside. It's good from long range. Young's got 6.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Pass to Filipowski. Now Bailey. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Filipowski passes to Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Quickly. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
MP finds Robinson. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that. They dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Pass to MP. Another miss by MP. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Filipowski, and out of bounds is Chicago's possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Whitehead checked in for the Bulls. James Harden comes in for White.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him.
Here's Quickly. Hunter grabs the miss.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Bailey. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. A 3-ball. And MP with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 15.
Out of their last 5 games, how about all 5 from long range?
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Markkanen. Nothing on the board. And it's Bailey in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Young. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be making some changes here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Buries it from 3-point range. 18 points for him.
Great ball movement there.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Collier. Markkanen is out there with Bailey. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Bates in at the shooting guard position. Collier, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives them so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to
Ouais,
set up
il va marquer
everything else.
malheureusement.
No doubt it's a growing trend,
Il a
Greg,
été
and he
rapide.
is highly accurate tonight.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He finished with 51 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
2 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes. Bates has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Rebound by the Bulls. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Bates, light covering. Bates passes to Bailey. Spins. Here's Bates, light covering. From the wing. Another miss by Utah.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good, another from 3.
C'est bon ça.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen from outside. MP grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And the Bulls, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
So for the Bulls, Robinson comes in for Hardy, and Hunter subbed in for James Harden. The Jazz also changing it up. Smith comes in for Lauri Markkanen, and quickly in for Collier. Quickly the pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bates to end the run. It's good. Bates has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Young with the ball. Lets it go with the 3.
Bravo.
Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with? And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Chicago Bulls. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first 3 quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kobe White is out there with Young. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can?
Good, he hits again.
Voilà, parce que j'aime bien
He's gone
voir.
up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season. Pass to Filipowski. Now Bailey. Covered by Hunter. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
MP, no good.
Ah, c'est pas bon
Utah
du
is
tout.
shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Bailey with a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Connects
Il
again
est
from
45 points.
distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Bates passes to Bailey. Now, quickly. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Buzelis. Driving to the basket. And here's Young from the arc. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Quickly the pass to Bailey. Here's Bates. 6 points for him. Pass to Bailey. 3-pointer. And it's White with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fires the 3.
Encore pas
Another
fort.
bucket. Wow!
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Well, he's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for 3rd most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Hunter for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bates passes to Bailey. And Hunter over to help. Here's Bates. 5 on the clock. Smith on the wing. To end the drought, a 3-pointer is right on target. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
Young for 3.
Tire et
Rebounded by
rate,
Bailey.
malheureusement.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the 2nd half. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Smith. He has 5. Pass to Filipowski. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. No good on the triple. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. And there's the bucket from MP.
Now, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Young against Quickly, and Utah again with the bucket.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel Quickly ready to do just that.
Fires for 3. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Mais tu vois, quand tu veux
go quickly. Here's Filipowski. The 19-footer is on the money. Filipowski's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Utah. Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Mobo in at the center, filling out the middle. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
All night, he just won't let up.
Out to the wing. Here's Bailey. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP, good.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night.
I was just trying to stay active on the glass.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony,
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.